Someone told me today that my work is traveling in rooms that I have never been before. Yesterday, I asked the question, show me how great the day today can be, right? And my brain spent the whole day showing me evidence, right? And then I asked the same question today. And this is what I found out today. Hi, I am Nene, and I am building a life that I once prayed for. One uncomfortable conversation at a time, one video, one identity shift at a time. You see, what really happened was I was doing a booking a place I've always worked at before, and it was quite local. And I saw this other colleague because he had his badge on. I don't always wear my badge, but he had his badge on. And they were like, oh, hi, you're also a fellow sign language interpreter. And it's like, oh, yeah. So we had the same time for the bookings. I was seeing someone else, going to be interpreting for someone else, and he was going to interpret for another person. And my person hadn't arrived. I guess it's the universe showing me how great it could be. Or they're about again. He had his client. They finished that they went through. We're still waiting, giving them time before the job was ended. And in that time of waiting, we just got talking about work, about like how I get my bookings in terms of like, okay, we got talking and all those things. But in those conversations at the end, we just kind of like fizzled out because we're like, with me, we end up talking about identity stuff. And with that, I just said, yeah, you can, I mean, I show up on Instagram if you want to like check it out. And as soon as I said that, oh, you're on Instagram? I'm like, yeah, I know someone who follows you, someone who watches you, and they share your tips, they share your stuff with me, and they've been helpful. And I was like, talking about what I did and then sharing it with them. So this person is not on social. This person doesn't know who I am. He's another colleague, but because of I am showing up, I am doing my thing, and it's helping someone else to do their thing, like to help them, and now reinforcing the learning by telling somebody else what I do. So that was just kind of like, okay. And the really one that really made like hit it for me is like, oh, you know what? I don't really need a supervisor, they said. This person's like, they don't need one because all they have to do is just keep watching my videos and it's just going to help them with the interpreting career. I was like, oh my gosh, what a compliment, right? I mean, maybe that's vision, but kudos, like, yeah. So it's like, and this is the thing, what that felt like for me, like the numbers on here doesn't show. Right? When you look at my YouTube numbers, when you like even check out my other platform, right now I'm going live on TikTok as well. So it's like I'm double hitting it. And look, right now, I don't have that many people watching actually, just the one lovely soul that's watching me right now, which they might just be passing by. Who knows? But what it is, the numbers don't show. The analytics don't capture it. But there are people out there somewhere, a real person who has been carrying your work, who is carrying the thing you do and sharing it on. Because you feel like, oh my goodness, I don't have the numbers, I don't have the views, I don't have that. When you're speaking to that one person and that one person is making a difference to them to the point that, okay, they might not be sharing the content online as expected to help with they are sharing it in a human way. And it's going into spaces, into rooms that I have no idea it is. Until I met this person today that told me that, okay, this is what's going on. Situations like that, it's like, those are real conversations. Sometimes we feel like showing up, we're doing things with whatever that is, and nothing is not reflecting, nothing is happening, no one is saying hi, no one is like liking, no one is commenting. There are people who are numbers measured by clicks isn't always the great justifier, isn't always the great thing. Hey, hey, because it's not all the conversation, right? Because this is someone else seeing my stuff, picking up the phone and telling somebody else about it. There's now like seeing them and discussing about it, what they are learning from it and how it's supporting them. My lived experience, my whole thing. What am I talking about? I am talking about, I'm getting a question from TikTok saying, what I am talking about is like sometimes we feel like we have to, like, it's only one way we get the things we want. I show up here regularly, I do my thing and feel like, okay, the numbers are not there. If you look at my views right now, especially on TikToks, I was on the average 200. Now I'm even below average in the tens and 20s per post. But that's not going to stop me from keeping on posting, right? But what happened is someone out in the community, I speak to, amongst everything I talk about, as a sign language interpreter, I share my experience of what has happened for me and how things have like impacted, how I used to second guess myself, hesitate and stuff like that. And in sharing my video, it has supported and impacted someone else to the point where they're now sharing my work with someone who's not on social. And the person who's not on social, I met up with them, and in the conversation and just talking and stuff like that, they realized, oh, are you on Instagram? Are you the one? And then it clicked to them that I'm the person that this other person that follows me online talks about. Now they see me in real life and like, oh my gosh, she shares your tips as well. We talk and all those things. So I'm saying all this to say that sometimes it's not always about the reach, like the numbers, like this person, like you have to have all like it's about that one person you're speaking to, that one thing that's carrying that conversation, that is speaking. You don't know what that could be. It could be an invite to come and speak to the training session. It could be a thing to come and like do whatever, Yeah. So the whole premise is you just keep doing what you're doing and speaking to that person because when, like that person would listen. Even if you feel like I want to be in front of more space, I want to be in front of more people. Keep showing up for that one, for that one person. So that when the opportunity lands and you are like, if like, you're ready, you're anchored in, right? Because we all think that nobody's watching. We all think that, oh, I'm just doing my thing and nobody's there. But sometimes you can see like you have, say, what, 100 views and one like, but those are, imagine 100 people in your living room right now. Imagine speaking like, what you just shared. Humans are in your space. You might, yes, you're thinking, oh, nobody's watching, but yeah, the number is small. But no, but you are speaking to the one person. And if it impacts that one person and that one person passes it on, the ripple effect of your message, the ripple effect of the thing that you're doing. So it's not all about like that one person is speaking to another person and he now is going to speak to another person about the same thing, another like, and that's how it travels to the point that when they now need you, they come looking, you know? You just have to. What a brave person. Thank you so much for getting a message from TikTok. Because that's how real impact spread. Than thinking, oh, when I have 5K, 10K views, then I will do my thing, I will show up. No. Or we're thinking, oh, you know, then my thing, nobody's sharing my stuff, no one's talking my stuff. But humans are sharing it. I just got the weakness that somebody has shared my stuff with someone else who's not on social. That's one example of this work that I'm doing. Can you imagine the other countless numbers of people that I don't even know about? I just know about one example right now. There'll be countless number examples of more. So It's all about, don't just see what the numbers are showing on socials right now. Is that one person, or is that one um like, or whatever. Keep showing up. Your message will land. And this is what I just needed someone to hear about this today, that look, if you feel discouraged, that look, I'm doing this thing and nothing is happening, nobody's liking, nobody's like, no one's wanting to buy my thing, or no one, like, whatever that is, keep going on. People need touch points. People need to build that know, like, and trust on you. So if you keep showing up and keep doing your thing, like, it takes a lot of touch point, like 7 to 21 times for someone to keep hearing the same thing from you before they say, you know what, where do I sign up? Where do I buy? What do I show up? But the whole idea is to just keep doing your thing. I'm glad you're hearing this, because honestly, this is all it's all about. Your reach is bigger than the numbers that you're seeing on your platform right now. I want you to understand that. The ripple effect, if you can impact one person, that person now does that thing and it then affects other people, they share it, right? I've had countless of stories like that. You impact the one person, that one person takes it on to another person. You might not know that this is what's happening, but somehow he will find a way to get back to you, to get you to be like, yes, you're my person. So keep showing up, keep doing your thing, and the outcome will show, would just, the ripple effect will be on there. Like having that kind of compliment that, oh, I don't really need a supervisor, that you're my thing online. That is like, I'm doing something right. I'm reaching who it is. So have you ever found out how your work like, have you ever found like any connection? Because I was actually speaking to a friend how they posted something online, and actually their child's partner so use the word. It's like, oh, where did you get that from? Oh, I saw it from your dad's post. We never know how we're impacting people. We never know how we are doing this. So if it's ever happened to you, let me know in the comment section if your work that you think that, oh, you're just showing in this, in your corner of the internet or in your thing, that the impact has come back to you. It's like, oh, this person saw or that person said, but they're not liking, they're not commenting, but like, oh, I see your work and it's great. Yeah, let me know in the comment section. And if you haven't already, subscribe, as we do this every single day so that you don't miss an episode of like this life we're building, that I prayed for. Like, let's go. I am Nene. Your voice matters, and it is your time to use it. Bye for now.